All right now. It says right here the heroes of Haddonfield. Let's meet a selection of our playable civilian characters and discuss their roles in Haddonfield. All right, man. Haddonfield, they say, is a quiet, unassuming town in Illinois, bursting with idyllic American charm. Its heart beats in sync with the eclectic array of people and personalities who inhabit this seemingly sleepy community. Innocence allowed these residents to carry on with their lives, blissfully naive to the horrors that will inevitably unfold before their eyes. Despite the looming evil and impending homecoming of the cold, calculating boogeyman, our heroes of Haddonfield stand proudly as shining examples of this town's resilience and vitality. Okay, Thomas Armitage. What a crazy last name. All right, this is a brother, man. Okay, it says no one quite loves Haddonfield like our star college football player. Okay, he plays football. Thomas Armitage. At 21, you think that parties would dominate his social life, but this dedicated athlete elects to return home every weekend to spend quality time with his little sister, visit close friends, and help out at his dad's furniture business. His positive attitudes solidifies Thomas's role as a courageous leader on and off the football field. While some might confuse his confidence with arrogance, Thomas is the type of guy who talks and walks the walk. So he gonna try to act like he the tough guy. Like he could just take on Michael Myers. This guy right here, Thomas Armitage. I can't wait, man. This gets even better. This just makes me just even more, it just makes me just want to just play the game right now, man, because I knew the story was going to surround Michael Myers, but to see that they got storylines for each one of these hometown heroes and Thomas Armitage being one of them, yeah, let's go to the next one, man. Jennifer Aarons. Okay, Jennifer Aarons is always prepared. She has a distinct vision for her future, and that's why she's spending a few gap years working at the local bookstore to save money to pay for a college education. Quiet, kind, and demonstrably type A. She plans to leave the claustrophobic town of Haddonfield behind to pursue grander aspirations. Her overbearing mother would love for her to simply stay home, meet a nice guy, and settle down. But that's far from what Jenny wants. Though her extended academic sabbatical has led to a slight erosion in Jennifer's fastidious shell courtesy of her new foray into Haddonfield nightlife. So this is Jennifer Aarons. Girl seems like she got a good head on her shoulders, intelligent, and wants to get in college, wants to, have money to pay for a college education. Who can knock Jennifer, man? She seemed like one of them humble, just want to just go to school, girly type chicks that, just want to get an education on, just trying to just stay out the way. She ain't trying to get caught up in nothing, but she's gonna end up getting caught into something. Shout out to Jennifer Aarons. Tanya, my girl Tanya. Tanya Harrison. At the center of a Haddonfield social scene is none other than Tanya Harrison, Miss Harrison. Much like Thomas, she loves Haddonfield and the people in this town. Her carefree and exuberant personality makes her the go-to person to ask about what's hip, happening, and worth listening to. Tanya was once offered a job by Mr. Strode because he thought she'd be an outstanding fit to work at Strode Reality. But she turned down the opportunity in favor of a position at the local record store. Underneath the bubbly exterior, Tanya's charming, dark sense of humor helps her get along with just about everyone in town. So she got a dark sense of humor. She's going to be trying to tell jokes when they don't need to be told. When things are getting serious and Michael Myers around the damn corner, she want to just be funny. But try to have a dark little humor about it and stuff ain't real or stuff ain't about to get real. Yeah, I already see what Tanya on. She on that BS. But at the same time, she seemed like a cool chick. And she got a mind of her own, got a head strong, and she's stuck to doing things how the way Tanya sees fit. Which in her mind is the best way fit. So shout out to my girl, Tanya Harrison. You better go, girl. Rachel Callahan. Rachel Callahan couldn't be more displeased with the hanging out with the people. In fact, she may even prefer the company of the dead. See, Rachel already seemed like she one of them type of people that you can't really trust. Comfortable, and she may prefer to be in the company of the dead. Man, she already sounds like she crazy. All right. At night, her morbid curiosities are explored through funeral service education. My God. Curses. She attends in the hopes of becoming a mortician. Oh, my goodness. Joining the family business. Fascinated by death. Oh, my God. This just gets even crazy. Fascinated by death and the unknown, her free time is spent hanging out with a small group of people in Haddonsfield who frequent the occult section of the local bookstore, that is. A lover of punk music and sarcasm, Rachel has a hard time letting people see her vulnerable side. But despite her general distaste for humanity, she does keep folks with similar interests and hobbies around, which should prove helpful on Halloween night. See, Rachel seems like she's going to be one of them ones that ain't scared of nothing. You know, she want to be a mortician. She want to, like, you know, mess around with dead bodies and, you know, and do all that, you know, because it's in the family business or whatever. She seems like she the one going to try to be the superhero. She ain't afraid of Michael Myers. I'm not afraid of you, Michael. Type of energy she seemed like she going to give. So Rachel seemed like she going to be trying to be the badass out of all of them. Her and Thomas Armitage. Gonna seem like they're gonna try to be the two superheroes. And Tanya right here seems like she gonna be the one that's like, hey, get me the hell out of here. I ain't got time to be messing with this. So I'm gonna just leave. Y'all wanna be the two superheroes? Y'all can go ahead and do that. But my black ass gonna go. I'm out. Deuces. You know what I'm saying? So Rachel seemed like that type of girl that seemed like she gonna try to be the superhero of it all. Like she ain't scared of nothing. She ain't afraid of no Michael Myers. All right. Now Marcus Navarro. There are a few things Marcus Navarro enjoys more than firing up his bike and hitting the open road. He was born and raised in Haddonsfield, but spent a long stretch of time away to live with his father after his parents' divorce. His independence and nomadic lifestyle are alluring to the residents of the small town who find themselves captivated by his brooding lone wolf nature. While he typically prefers solitude, he does enjoy riding over to the Rabbit and Red Lounge to grab drinks and play pool with the Castle Hill Rooks. Much like Jennifer, Marcus has fundamental problems with the phony suburban facade of Haddonsfield. But that won't stop him from protecting the people he cares about, like his grandmother Glory. See, I like Marcus, because he seemed like the one, he ain't with the phony mess. Like, get that phony ish out of here, man. I ain't got time for that. I got to keep it real. I'm over here. I'm surrounded by the real. You know, I'm going to take care of, I'm going to see about my grandmother, you know, and all that. But seeing my parents divorce, I mean, how much more really could it get? Until he faced Michael Myers. But he seemed like the type of person that he ain't with the BS either. And he ain't about people being fake. You know, just keep it real, keep it true. Don't be lying to Marcus. Let him know what it is. He ain't got time for the games. So shout out to Marcus Navarro. Now, all these civilians that I just went over are the civilians of Haddonsfield, and they're one of the many elements that Halloween will leverage to create an immersive horror sandbox. This sounds so exciting because I'm just reading each one of these or their, profiles and describing them. This is going to be a great thing. It's going to really make the story that much more better in the story mode. But back to this, it's an immersive horror sandbox that we're excited to begin offering the players glimpses into the unique personalities and traits of our brand new cast of the heroes in Halloween, and look forward to sharing more about their involvement in the single player and multiplayer components of the game. Now that's a little snippet of, I want to say snippet, but that's something that's letting us introduce into each one of these, hometown hero characters that's going to be a part of this story mode within this sandbox, story mode, which is going to really bring the cinematic approach to the game, man. Because it's really letting us get to know each one of them personally, about their characters. I mean, how great, what more could you really ask for on top of the horror experience itself of Michael Myers? It's really gonna feel like a movie played out for itself with the difference with the fictional characters that we have along with this game. It's gonna make it that much more of a movie cinematic feeling approach, and I can't wait. Halloween the game, this is Sensei's reality. This is your boy, man. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. One love, peace. I'm out.